Greetings, salutations, miladies, milords. We are here for another Friday night nerdy hour block. I don't know. There's really no rhyme or reason for the titling of this shit. We're just doing nerd shit. And this week we are tackling the other half of shame. You know, last Friday we really got into it. Purged some decks. We did some work for the old Friday Night Magic bag of goodies. We did some work, but we have a little bit more work to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's quite a bit more work to do. There's a lot of folds. There's a lot of pockets. Bag go deep. You know what I'm saying? This bag goes deep, as does also the shame. Now, let me give a little refresher of what we did last Friday. Last Friday, we purged 3 magic decks from my bag that have not been touched and will not be played, and we still have some work to do. Tomorrow, we got things in plan. So let me get through what happened last Friday. Last Friday, we purged some magic decks. We got some that are going to definitely remain, and then we got some on like the lower bracket that are kind of like, I need to play them at least once and kind of get a feel for them. And if it doesn't immediately set me ablaze with desire and passion, gonna go up on the shelf. All right, we've changed it from the box of shame to the shelf of shame. I will take a picture of the shelf of shame and I will put it to my Instagram. So you know, if you're not following the Instagram, all them motherfucking links are below. We'll do that. But now we can speak upon. I got my window open. I got my light on. I fucking hate this light. Me and this light have absolute motherfucking beef times 1,000. I hate this light, but I will suck up my hatred for the viewers because I know that if I don't turn this light on, the lighting is pretty shit. Why do I look so good today? Why does my hair look so good today? It's because you know why? It's because I did legs today. I did fucking legs today and I killed that shit. We did 270 on the leg press for 10. I'm not trying to like, you know, pat myself on the back or you know, blow my own horn, but it was easy. I could have did more, but I didn't do more. So I was like, you know what? If I was gonna do leg press last, and that was gonna be my last leg workout, I would push that shit. I would push that shit to the limit. But it was my first one. I started with the leg press, and then I went to the hip inductor. I did the little close one. Good shit. And then I did the glute machine, that one where you stand up and they got you like a ballerina and you got a kick back. I did that one. Fucking fantastic. That was my first time doing that. Felt good. Did that for 10 reps on each leg. And then we went downstairs and then we did some leg extensions. It was just a good time. It was a good all-around leg day. And that frees up my tomorrow. So now we can get into what we're going to be motherfucking doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, Chris is coming over. One of my mans. One of my husbandos. Handsome motherfucking man. We're going to be playing some more Commander. And we're going to do something wild and crazy. Listen to me now, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, close your eyes. Follow me into this, you know, vocal direction that I'm giving you. So not only are we going to record playing some Commander for the YouTube channel, some more of that 101 fucking Commander action, we're going to be recording a new episode of the fucking Hand-Holding Hooligans podcast, baby. At the same time. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait to give you, the Hand-Holding Hooligans, that sort of content, okay? I can't wait for it. What up, Seti? How you doing, handsome? All right. I've talked long enough. I've spoken long enough. I must feel up my bag. I already know there's a pouch in this shit that is extremely shameful. I don't even want to look at that one yet. I'm not even going to look at that one yet. Fuck is this? Why is this just a random ass motherfucking Radio Shack? I don't know. That's got nothing to do with nerd shit. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Radio Shack. Is Radio Shack even a thing anymore? I might have a relic. I might have a fucking relic on my hands. Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Who wants to own a small semblance of Radio Shack stuff, man? Another day in paradise. That's what the fuck we like to hear. That's what the fuck we like to hear. All right. I'm unpacking. This is one of my shame things, so we're going to hold that out. But we're unpacking. When I say after this stream, we're going to have no shame in this bag. This bag is going to be strictly fucking ready to go for Friday Night Magic and any other game store activities that I want to get into. So I'm excited. So I just need to like, fuck is this? Wow. I didn't even know what this is. Hold on. Let's show this off on stream. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Do I have it the right way? I guess it goes this way. I don't know what the fuck this is, y'all, but I got it. I think, so what I think this is this is like a poster that came with like, not Battleborn set, but the Unglued set. I think that's what this was like. This was like a promo for the Unglued set. And if you're unfamiliar with the Unglued set, now don't mark me down. Okay, I am a man of mirth and girth, but IQ is not one of my fortes. But the Unglued set was a follow-up to an earlier set that was like Unhinged? Question mark? But whatever, it was a Magic set that was like for fun, topsy-turvy, crazy, roll dice, chaos. Okay, so that's cool. We'll put that on the bed. Put that on the bed. I didn't even know that was in there. But that's what I'm saying, like, a lot of shame. The binder isn't shame. We've already looked at the binder. No shame in the binder. No shame in the binder, just random shit. I have a random motherfucking life total thing that I never used. So, that's part of the shame. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. The inner workings of the bag was not that shameful. We conquered a lot of it last week. It was not that shameful. Oh, God. So, this is a drawing that one of my friends, little one, drew for me. I still got that shit in my bag. She must have gave it to me like, and damn. What the fuck, man? A long time ago. So we're going to just put that back in there. That can stay there. That's no shame. That's just, you know. That was a gift. That was an artistic flair for what I was doing. What I was doing, I don't remember. I think she just drew it. Like, she was like really into drawing. And I was like, yeah, now I'll take it. So now we can stuff all of this stuff back in there. And it will be fine. And one thing, and I can say this with my chest, right? One thing you don't do for like little kids or just anybody in general, if they draw you something, you take that shit. I'm gonna look you right dead in the eyes, chat. If somebody that is just expressing themselves draws you something, draws you a portrait or something like that, you take that shit. You treasure that shit because they did that shit for you. They're like, listen, I feel like Picasso right now, and I'm thinking of you while I'm being Picasso. You take that shit. Oh, well, it's a cool little like life total thing. If I was a professional Magic player, this is what I'd be using, right? If I was going to tournaments and slanging my big old girthy decks on the table, that's what the fuck I would be using. But we don't play that. We play casual. I'm a filthy casual. I'm a Magic player where I exist in like, I probably have, well, I did throw a lot of my cards away. So right now, this is probably like the only sealed pack of lands that I have, but they're very fucking important. If you are a Magic player, that is like, besides the roadblock of like having to order cards and, you know, all this kind of rigmarole, basic lands for your decks is like top 2 You build a deck and you're like, all right, I'm going to go put in lands. Guess what? You ain't got no basic lands. But listen, not a problem with me. Not a problem with me. We got three sleeves of many. This is like foreshadowing right now. This isn't even the top of the iceberg on how many just loose sleeves that I have. And we'll get into it when I get into the pocket of doom. But now we get into the shame. This is fucking shameful right here. This is shameful. Shameful in a way that, like, first of all, me play 60 card format? Never in my life. Never in my life will you catch me playing a motherfucking 60 card format. This was my standard deck. This was my standard deck back from Kaladesh, and like fucking oh fuck, that's actually a good fucking card. That's also a good card. So like maybe I got some shit in here. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe this standard deck isn't as fucking bad as I thought it would be. That's a good motherfucking card too. So I just found like some cards. Now I don't play Super Friends. Very rarely do I play a Super Friends deck, but the Oath of a Johnny, that is a good Super Friend motherfucking deck. Right here. This is a good card for Super Friends, and I'm about to read you why it's good for Super Friends. It costs a green and a blue, and it's a legendary enchantment. It says when this enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 target creature counter on each creature you control. Planeswalker spells cost 1 less to cast. Insane. Super Friends, insane. As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, 60 card decks make me sick. Anything over Ew. Ew. You're telling me Yu-Gi-Oh decks are a fucking crazy number like 42? That's disgusting. That's worse than 60 cards. Sorry, I'm not trying to like shit on you as a Yu-Gi-Oh player or nothing like that, but that shit caught me off guard. I'm not used to like that type of stuff. I'm not used to that type of stuff. I'm used to even like 60 cards, 30 card draft decks, or maybe it's 40. I don't remember exactly what the number was, or 100 card fucking commander decks. 42? That's gross. That made me shivers my timbers, Seti. Are you showing your cards? I am not showing my cards right now. I could show you my binder. We could revisit my binder if you would like to see my binder of, you know, things and stuff. But right now we are tackling the other half of shame, which is well, first of all, we're gonna fucking de-sleeve this standard deck, because these are some good sleeves, and I don't, you know, particularly. I'll get into it. I'll get into it when we get into the fucking pocket of doom. When we get into the pocket of doom, I'll get into it. Land of War Elves is just a good fucking card. I'm gonna take that out of that deck. I'm gonna also take this out of the deck. But look, I got some good cards here. Treasure map. Oh, I can fucking. Okay. Listen, there's some gas here. There is some gas here. I'm taking out the gas. Am I gonna really? Oh fuck. I'm saying just a little bit of gas here. We're gonna just unsleeve everything. You're getting Pokemon cards tomorrow. That's awesome. Pokemon cards are legit. I like Pokemon. I have actually. Believe it or not, I actually have a Pokemon deck. It's not legal in the quote-unquote standard, but an expanded, it's very much legal. And that shit packs a punch. That shit packs a punch. I should show my Pokemon deck. Right? Like, mostly I talk about, you know, fucking, like, Magic the Gathering and shit like that, and I have, like, a lot of Magic cards, but at one point in time, I was a professor. Write that shit down. I was Professor Beard, motherfuckers. Like, I legit had the title Professor. I took the test. Everything. I was motherfucking Professor Beard, motherfuckers. Put some respect on my name. Professor Oak who? Professor Beard, baby. So like, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to toot my own horn or nothing like that, but Pokemon Magic came first. I will say that. Magic came first and then Pokemon. But because, you know, and the reason I got into Pokemon was, you know, for one, I worked at a game store, and it was like, you know, my sort of not my job description, but like sort of my lane to work with the fucking the children of the corn. And a lot of the children of the corn, they wanted to play Pokemon, so they're like, yo, listen, Beard, this is you, do it. I used to also run children's D&D. You know, I'm about right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a little bit of a connoisseur of nerdy things. Just saying. Professor Big Beard? Nah, just Professor Beard. Professor Beard at that time. But it was a good time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Pokemon. I enjoy Pokemon. I enjoyed the idea of Pokemon. And I can't wait to like actually. I gotta print out some proxies. I gotta do a little research. I gotta build a little bit of a cushion for the pushing. Okay, but I do want to play Pokemander. Shout out Cog Ryan in the YouTube chat. Beautiful motherfucking man. He gave me a variant of Commander that's called Pokemander, where you add a little bit of Pokemon stank into that thing, and I like it. I like it. So I definitely can't wait to try that. Very much looking forward to it. Today it's voluptuous. Well, thank you. I do try. I had a good leg day. I worked the lower half, so that means the blood rose, and you know it went into the hair, went into the beard. It's just a good time. It's just a good time. I'm sorry, Sadie. My bad. Minimum is oh god. They made it a limit because someone made a stupidly large deck for tournament. Largest deck used in the memes tab. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out in a second. That's just gross. I can't like in good conscience feel like 40 cards is. And you know what? I say that, but if I step back and I actually like think about it and I start like formulating the ideas and stuff like that, 40 cards isn't horrible if you don't have so many draw effects. Like Magic the Gathering, there are so many cards and so many triggers for you to draw that 40 cards, you'd lose the game in 3 turns. Also, by the way, we have no Arizona today. I did not go Arizona shopping, but instead we bring the motherfucking water. Pinky's out. So I can kind of understand it. Listen, I retract my statement. Yu-Gi-Oh players, you're all right in my book. I've known some good motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh players in my time. Everybody says like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh players are the worst. I don't know. I feel like if you go to the game store, like you could be a bad person. You know what I mean? It doesn't just don't strictly fall under the Yu-Gi-Oh umbrella. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. All right, we gotta do the thing. But yeah, no, I don't dislike Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's all right. So when I was a kid, I used to play fuck shit. I used to play ghetto Yu-Gi-Oh and ghetto Pokemon. I never knew how to play it. We just fucking slammed cards down. We were like, okay, my attack is bigger than your defense. That's exactly how we played. We didn't play like, oh, you gotta transform. Oh, you got your side deck. No. We were straight up in gravel in the mud. Boom, putting cards down. My Charizard is stronger than your Pikachu. You know, we just did it like that. There was no like, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I'll never forget this time. Okay, listen, let me give the fucking caveat that I was like maybe 11 years old, right? And I went to this fucking flea market, and this flea market, they had Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So like they had like, you know, Exodia and all that shit. And I was a fan. Like I fucked with Yu-Gi-Oh. I liked the show. I liked the anime, and it was another card game for me and the homies to play. Shout out to my bro Joey. and his brothers, and I was just like, I was so excited. I just bought cars and shit like that. They were selling them for mad cheap. I didn't fucking know any better. I didn't know they were fake. So I bring them home, and we're fucking doing some trades and shit like that. And then lo and behold, I was a criminal. I was an absolute doing some criminal shit. I traded my boys fake cards. It was crazy. It was a wild time to be alive. I didn't know they were fake. I'm gonna give that disclaimer again. I did not know they were fake. I was like 11 years old. I thought I was the fucking coolest motherfucker. I thought I was bringing Exodia to school, and all these kids were like, oh my God, he's got Exodia. He's got Exodia. He's got like Ra, the sun god. He's got Blue Eyes White Dragon. I was fucking pimping. I was pimping at school. I didn't know they were fake. I just thought we got a really good deal. It was fun though. It was fun. Do simpler motherfucking times, Seti. Well said. Simpler goddamn times. Simpler times, man. Just you and the boys out there in the fucking dirt, playing with fucking, you know, Hot Wheels and fucking, you know, goddamn whatever. Just simpler motherfucking times, man. Eesh. Now I don't even, you know what I mean? Now I ain't even got money to fucking look at Friday Night Magic. No, that's a lie. I do. I'm working up to it, right? I'm a shy man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am a shy individual, and I want to get back into Friday Night Magic. I was just like, you know what? Let me wait until next month. Let me start the month off right, and then we can fucking get into it. What up, Dizzy? How you doing, baby? Take that sip for you, homie. Take that sip for you. Just got back from the store, spent 100 on the Hot Wheels and an F1. Hey, we fucks with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of them fucking race cars, I don't know exactly what they're classified are, like RC cars. They're dope as fuck. There's dope as fuck. We have a store near me called Hobby Lobby, and I'm not gonna assume that all you motherfuckers don't got a Hobby Lobby, but the last time I was in Hobby Lobby, they had like train going around and shit like that. Like, not only did they have like the store, they had like trains, they had board games, they had everything, like, you know, craft projects, everything like that. But then like they had like a side room that was just for like RC cars. Like, you can bring your car in there, you can get fucking twin turbo on that shit, you can get NOS on that shit. I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I'm still on the idea that if I'm at a party and somebody whips out an RC car, I'm gonna go fucking make a circle and watch. I think they're fucking cool. And another thing that I think is cool is the fucking boats, right? The RC boats, the ones that you fucking build and you put in the water, and these motherfuckers, like, whew, they fucking sprint. I remember when I was a kid, we went to Georgia, not Georgia, fuck me, man. We went to Lake George. Lake George is you know, where Six Flags and shit like that was. So we went to Lake George, and I remember we went just walking and we were chilling, and then we found this like this big old pond, I think what it was, creek. No, it wasn't a creek. It had to be a pond. It had to be a pond. But they were having like a fucking championship boat thing. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I was enthralled. Right? I was dead set. I was like, I don't want to fucking move. I want to see these boats race. They fucking went hard. They went hard, man. Little ass kids, like 4 years old, man, on the fucking controller. Oh my God. Good times. Good times. You have an RC car store here that has different tracks and all kinds of... That's fucking dope. See, I would do that shit in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even want to drive the thing because, let's be honest, unless I pay for it, I'm a very, you know, accident-prone type of person, right? And I wouldn't trust, and I wouldn't have anybody else trust their RC shit with me because I know that shit gets expensive. But just as a spectator, Let me get my sweet tea, maybe a little bit of Auntie Anne's motherfucking, like a pretzel or something like that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna be out here fucking hollering, man. Motherfucker, like with a team shirt on and everything. Some Daisy Dukes. Don't fuck with me now. I could be out here representing. Fucking my hair back and shit like that. Like, listen, you don't want to see me in a crop top belly out. You might be swayed in life. But that's actually cool. Back home, we didn't have an RC store, but we had like, and again, I'm not trying to like, localize this. This is just what I remember. Back in my hometown, like not even my hometown. This is like, I'm talking like a few towns over. They were big into like airsoft guns and shit like that, and like paintball, and like they were turning a lot of like abandoned property and abandoned buildings in that town into like, paintball fucking fields and shit like that. I also thought that was the coolest shit. I have only played paintball once in my life, and it was at snow camp for my church. But I definitely do in my future want to play some, like, I want to get Rambo. I want to get down on my belly, fucking crawling and playing some laser tag. I want to fuck some shit up. I want to fuck some shit up in laser tag. I'm not even lying. I would fuck some shit up in laser tag. Now, granted, I'm a big man, but I also have like this element of surprise about me. Like, if you're not aware of where I am, I can sneak the fuck up on you. I can sneak the fuck up on some bitches. So like that's where I'm gonna like pride myself in the mixed is I'm gonna sneak up on some bitch. Okay, so now we have that deck unsleeved. We had a 10v10 airsoft battles as kids. Oh my god. That and Nerf battling. Nerf guns are fucking insane. Nerf guns are fucking insane. They have sniper Nerf guns. It's crazy. It's a crazy formulation. Alright, I just want to make sure I take like all the fucking rares out of this deck. Because this deck is... I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fib to you guys. I'm gonna take the lands out too. Because we just talked about this. But having lands is never a bad thing. I also might take the Llanivore Elves out of here. Because they're just fucking good. And I do have a lot of green commander decks. So... It's not the worst idea to get a 1-drop tap for 1 mana out. And it's a creature. Marin might actually like that. So let me get the Llanivore Elves out of here. I don't care about the Blossoming Defense. Those things can shove off. Not bad. Not bad. We got a little stack right here. Kids' toys are expensive. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna do another throwback. I don't know if y'all remember, like, of course we remember Toys R Us, but y'all remember KB Toys? KB Toys? I remember, this is a very vivid memory in the back of my brain. I remember walking through the mall and going up to KB Toys, and they had the little fucking, the robot dog. This is like early 90s. I'm talking early fucking 90s. They had the robot dog, and it was out there doing tricks. And I walked up to it, and I'm fucking with it. I'm like, hey. And my grandma's like, you want that for Christmas? My grandma used to always do that. Always do that. She'd take me to KB Toys, and then she'd be like, hey, look around for what you want for Christmas. And then she'd get me a fucking Furby. She'd ask me what I want, I'd pick some dope shit out, and she'd get me a motherfucking Furby. Every time. Every fucking time. It was without fail. She got me a fucking Furby. I hated the Furby. I thought that shit was a devil spawn. I hated the Furby. That shit would wake me up in the middle of the night and be like, whatever the fuck sound it made. It terrified me. So you know me, I'm not gonna say I didn't love my motherfucking grandma, because I did. I love my Grammy. but I kept that shit at her house. You know what I mean? That was, and there was like 1 year in general, like I left that shit at their house and it turned on in the middle of the night, and she's just like, that thing scared the piss out of me. I'm never buying it for you again. And I was just like, praise be, Furby. Thank you for doing the job for you. Not today. Praise be. Praise be, Furby. Praise be. Yeah, she hated it. As soon as she understood that that shit was not cool. Yeah, that shit was not cool. All right. Listen. We haven't gotten to the shame yet. We do have a nice little 60 card deck that we can just probably put these sleeves back in. So this is going to be like my sleeve thing. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We'll do that. And then we'll put like my lands in here too. Oh, fuck yeah. Can I fit? Come on, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. Make it fit. Make it fit. With a little bit of push. Boom. Got my lands in here. Got my sleeves in here. Perfectly fine. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep the Llanivore Elves out. What other cards would I want to fuck with? We're going to keep all the Llanivore Elves. We're going to keep that one out. We're going to keep that one out. We're going to keep that one out. For each creature you control. It's kind of dope. We'll keep that one out. We'll keep that one out. We're going to put Iljani away. Keep that one out. We'll keep that one out. We'll keep that one out. Another Llanivore Elves. All right, that's cool. So these are cards that are gonna just go into my binder because they're cool and they look cool. They're cool. That's it. And then these are cards that I'm gonna keep out for potentially commander decks. I have 3 Llanivore Elves that absolutely in any of my green decks can find a home for. So these are the cards that will potentially get put into a green commander deck of some variant. And then these are the cards that I'm going to put. Did I put back in my backpack? I think I did. Oh, shit. How you doing, Dizzy? It's been a while. See, like that's how we fucking roll around here, man. I just be talking. I just be out here motherfucking speaking on things. And it's just like, if you're a lurker, if you're a perker, if you're active or not, like I like to give off the energy that like you can go and do whatever the fuck you want, but you come back and it's like you never left. You never left, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put these away. What up, Spectre? How you doing, Spectre? All right. Got some stuff. Got some stuff. We got some cards. You know what I've fucking got? There we go. There's another Approach to the Second Sun. Put that bitch in there. Put the Oath of a Johnny right here. Is that the only one? Nah. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got multiple. Oath of a Johnny. Shove them in there. Fuck. Oh. Okay, we're still live. I'm sorry. My thing was hitting fucking spacebar. I was kind of like, you know, fucking confused there for a second. I was both a Yu-Gi-Oh and a Pokemon kid. I respect that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I was in the dirt. So when I was a kid, I was a Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh kid. You know what I mean? But I never really learned how to play them. We were just kind of like doing fucking, you know, backyard Pokemon shit, just playing, putting our cards down and stuff like that. But the first game that I actually learned to play, like rules and all, was Magic, and I was in my 20s when I fucking started playing Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, it was a wild ride. Don't we all have like this senses that like every time we look at Charizards and they're like fucking $10,000 Charizards or whatever, and then we look back and we have that taunting image in the back of our head of us just fucking scraping the fucking the Charizard cards around and shit like that. Crazy time. Crazy time. If I had a motherfucking Charizard card, I would be a lot better off. Yeah, Shiny Charizard's a must-have. I was a Pokemon TCG League champion. Oh, shit. Listen, Spectre. That's good as fuck. Savant over here. Absolute fucking savant. Savant when it comes to slanging the cards. He fucks with that. He fucks with that. That's cool as fuck. The GOAT. That's cool as hell. You ever like I don't know how that fucking works, because like I don't know, like that's, you know what, let me first preference the shit by saying like that's fucking cool as hell. Like that's cool as motherfucking hell, just having that shit, you know, around and existing like that. Like imagine like, I don't know, fucking you're just at some, like, you know, nephew, you know, whatever, a children's birthday party for whatever reason, and they're like, oh yeah, I play Pokemon, and then you're like, come draw a seat, come fucking take a seat, children. I'm gonna tell you what I fucking did. That's like, I feel like that's like a cool pass no matter where you go, right? Especially with the younger. If they're into Pokemon, you can be like, well, you know, once upon a time, I was a fucking professional player. Because honestly, you fucking, that's pro. That's pro level, right? Hands ready to eat for everybody. Exactly. I placed top 3 in my first Magic the Gathering pre-release tournament. Nice. When was this? Recently? Are you talking like a recent pre-release, or we talking like back in the day? Young Spectre. Young Spectre, youthful Spectre. Because I don't think I've ever, you know, came in first in a pre-release. That's also dope. Also dope. Because sometimes those pre-releases, man, they get fucking sweaty. They get fucking sweaty. For no reason. For no fucking reason. They just get super fucking sweaty. And I get it. Depending on your local game store, it's kind of like, you know, the payout is pretty good. So I can understand where the sweat comes from. But what I don't understand is like, why the fuck we beating up on Grandma and fucking Lil Junior over there? Huh? I don't understand that. That's crazy to me. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to fucking beat up Grandma and Lil Junior to fuck over there. But if you're telling me 2 packs per win, fuck it, we balling. These hands ready to eat for everybody. I'm not gonna fuck. I don't fuck around with my packs. I don't fuck around with my packs. If it's just for fun, hey, Lil Grandma and Junior, you can take the win. I don't care. I got no pride in this game. I've got no fucking, you know, skin in them rinker dinky do. But if you're talking fucking packs, well, that's a different story. That's a different ball game. I would fucking beat the brakes in a card game format off Grandma and Lil Junior for some motherfucking packs. So that's facts. That's facts. All right, now, so terrified. I'm terrified. Now we have to get into the real shame. Now we have to get into the real shame. Oh, this is shameful. It was a return to Ravnica, which okay. So yeah, I remember Ravnica. Okay, got a little empty box. Want everybody to look at the shame. Shame. Shame me. Go ahead and shame Monster in the chats. Shame me. That's not even like half of it. That's just straight loose cards. Right? Like, that's just straight loose cards. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a story once we finish. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just random fucking sleeves. Just in this shit. Random motherfucking sleeves. More sleeves. More sleeves. Some random ass fucking cards. More sleeves. This is where like the real shame comes in. This is like this is fucking shameful. Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Why do I have 8 copies of Arcbound Worker? Can anybody tell me that? I don't know. But I have 8 copies of Arcbound Worker. They're gonna go in my fucking binder. Because why not? Why the fuck not? More Lanivore Elves. Fucking sick. Another. So make that 9 copies of Arcbound fucking Worker. More sleeves. Oh my god. Oh my god. A busted up box that I'm gonna throw away. More sleeves. We're gonna have to go through this shit. Oh my god. Oh, the shame. Oh my god. More cards, more sleeves. Oh god. It's just so there. It's so there. More sleeves. Hey, listen, we appreciate you lurk. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even I need 2 hands to grip it. I need 2 hands to grip it. Some Pokemon cards. More cards. More cards. More sleeves. Oh my god. This is a pitiful. This is the shame. More loose sleeves. Okay, listen, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. But we're getting to the bottom. We're getting to the bottom. Oh, fucking more sleeves. More sleeves. More sleeves. A random big sleeve. Random shit right there. More sleeves. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. More sleeves. More sleeves. A Pokemon card. Yeah, we're gonna go. So I lied. This is like 80% shame. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like 80 fucking percent shame right here. I did not realize. More Pokemon cards. Oh, don't fall over. Okay. Yeah, this is like 80% shame right now. This is crazy. Hey, listen, we appreciate you. More Pokemon cards. More sleeves. Oh, we're getting to the bottom though. I think this is it. This is it. This is the end of the shame. Another Pokemon card. 2 more Pokemon cards. A shit ton of sleeves. Shit ton of sleeves. Okay. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is crazy. We do have some cool sleeves though. Okay. We will tackle the sleeves in a few minutes. First, we have to tackle the motherfucking cards. Right? Like, first of all, we gotta tackle the cards before we, you know... Before we even get into the sleeves, we have to fucking tackle the cards. Why do I have just random ass motherfucking cards? You know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. You gotta make a pile of shiny cards so that I may put them in my binder. This is a shiny card. Alright, let's tackle it. Let's get into it. Let's get into this shame. Does anybody want a bent, cool Sesei's Legacy? We'll do a little bit of a, not giveaway, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna, you know. We got Tree Folks, we got Elementals, we got a whole shit ton of tokens. Very nice, tokens are good. Okay, we got a Gargoyle. I'm just looking for fucking pretty cards at this point. I'm not like looking for anything that is not pretty and or catches my interest. Oh. Magistrate Spectre. Chaos Wand. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Monsty, are you Cotton Eye Joe? I don't know. Trolls a Sentence. Okay. I got a Tezzeret emblem. Infernal Reckoning. Okay. Okay. Curious Homunculi. I like this card. It's gonna go in my keepy deck. I like that card. I like that card a lot. I had a standard card based around that. What the fuck? Triskalavis? Triskalavis? Whatever the fuck that is. Alright, it's cool. I fucks with it. Terramorphic Expanse is a good card, especially for the new commander deck I got. Treetop Village. I'm gonna add that just because it seems cool. Zealous Conscripts. I'll add that. That seems like a cool card. Oh, we fucking like Sacritribe Elder. We like Mortify. You know what? We'll put 2 Mortifies in there. We like Mortify. We like Mortify. Stasis Snare is a good fucking card. From Beyond. Extinguish All Hope. Avatar of Slaughter? What? Bladewing the Risen? What? What? That's kind of crazy. Wasn't expecting to have some, you know, some bangers in here. But yeah, no, we put them bitches in here. And then we'll just put the Tezzeret emblem in my binder too because I want to. Don't ask me no questions. I ain't gonna tell no lies. And we fuck with all of these tokens because tokens are good. Tokens are good. I'm gonna put this on my phone right there. All right, so that's one fucking pile down. That's one pile down. We have so many more piles to go. Oh! I found them. I have Dragon Ball Super cards. Listen, that's when you know you're a motherfucking nerd, is when you go through your binder or your bag or whatever and you just have a random ass motherfucking cards there. Aether Hub. Oh. Isla. Oh. Kuro the Pit Lord. Nissa Nicobolus. Eater of Days. Azure the Lawbreaker, Genesis Hydra, Groundswell is just a fucking cool card. Oh my god. I have a randomly signed Magrim for some reason. That's fucking cool as hell. Lightning Healers, Bullish Charm, Mystic Stake. Oh my god. Ratcatcher, Geth Lord of Volts. Street Wraith, Azula Lost But Seeking. What the fuck? Where did these cards come from? I got Etched Champion, Tainted Strike, Grafted Skeleton, Darien King of Kajor, Carnifex Demon, Razaglat the Foul-Blooded, Lord of the Pit, Thram Dynamo, Steel Hellkite. Oh, these are cool as hell. These are cool as hell. I've got like these fucking not open yet fucking pre-release promos. That's one of them. And then I've got the registered alpha. That's cool as hell. I've got Arcane Adaptation right there. This is from 2017. 2017. Dismember. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna put this shit in my fucking binder too. God of Destruction Champa. Look at that shit. We fucking like that shit. Got Frieza. We got Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Blue Sun Goku, full power Sun. Oh my god. Sun Goku. Yeah, we're putting this shit in. These are binder material. Now granted, they just look cool and they remind me of a good time. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that's a cool ass fucking card. Merfolk Trickster. Champion of Flame, we really don't give a fuck about. Okay, we want those. Those are fucking cool. April 2018. That was my promo for a pre-release. We don't really care about that. We care about that. That's cool as hell. Thrilling Encore. Oh, this was from Battleborn. Battleborn. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creatures in all graveyards that were put there from this battlefield this turn. Oh, shit. Like that. Foil Unearth. Vines of Vasphere. I like that guy. And we got like a foil Lord of Ascendancy. Okay, Withstand Death. God's Eye Gate. Oh my god. Helm of Host. Boros' Charm, another foil. Dovin Bond. The Dovin Bond. Another fucking promo card. Sealed. Spell Swindle. Foil. Okay. So we've got some stuff here. Do I really particularly care about anything? I mean, yeah, of course I want the fucking foil lands. You know what? That's just a cool ass card. Is put into the graveyard where they put a 1/1 card. Oh, that's cool. Helm of Host, yeah. Foil Island. I just like this shit. These stuff is not really running out of room here. I'm running out of room here. Okay, that's cool. Did we look at all these cards? We did. So these are also cards that are going to be potentially added to the binder. Put those over there. These ones we really don't care about, but they're cool cards. I want to hold on to them. I'm not going to throw any cards away. So that's cool. Let me just see really quick. Do a little thumb over these ones. The Llanowar Elves. I do want to put those in a binder. Foil Llanowar Elves. Also, all the Llanowar Elves go into the binder. Okay, so that's cool. The rest of this stuff don't really particularly care about. So that's the don't care pile. All right, let's get some more cards. Let's get another thick, double-handed, double-fisted now. We're double-fisting it now. Just random Pokemon cards. We have a foil Empyrean. Impelio. Got some water fucking cards. Okay. Damn, man. Ooh, I do like full art lands. Full art lands are cool, and I will keep like foil lands too. Yeah, full art lands are hella cool in my book. I fucking love full art lands. Sure. Why do I have like so many of these things? Sure, why not? Ornithopter's just good. I fucking like that card. So it's just a zero cost artifact for 0-2. It's an 0-2. It's a flyer. It's got nothing. It's got no real relevance to it unless you're playing artifacts. If you're playing artifacts, it's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into a little bit of that spice. Okay, so these were FNM promo cards. So if you came in and you played, Friday Night Magic and stuff like that, you would get some of these cards. Some of them were like buy a box promos too. So we have quite a few of them. So we've got 3 unsustainable, and then we've got these were from not Eldrazi. I'm sorry. Not Eldrazi. This was the return to Ravnica. No, not Ravnica. It was return to I don't fucking remember. I don't fucking remember. It's the one where Emrakul was put into the moon. I don't fucking remember, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just got some tokens. Tokens are rad. Put Gaia's Revenge there. Put Crypt of the Eternals in there too. Oh, we fucking like that card too. You know what? I'm gonna just put all of those right there. Those are all solid cards that I enjoy. That are enjoyed. All right, back to what we're doing. Like, look at this. Look at this card. Look at this. Like, tell me this is not just sweet. Now it's just a basic full art waste. Innistrad, yes. Return to Innistrad, yes. Spectre, thank you. It was in it wasn't Return to Innistrad. It was Shadows over Innistrad. That's what it was called. Mind powers. It was Shadows over Innistrad. But like, look at that shit. That shit's just cool as hell. For some reason I got fucking spirit tokens that are just, you know, randomly everywhere. Oh my god, the shame. The shame. You have so much shame here. Just shame. Just shame. Ballistic Charger, just a random fucking foil. We got a Tezzeret emblem. I don't know why, you know. Your mono white angel deck. You know what, Spectre? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is the first time that you're revealing your nerdy side. Like, you know, no offense or anything like that. This is like the first time that you're sort of like having the conversation of like, hey, I used to be a fucking professional Pokemon player when I was a kid. So no, I do not know about your mono angel deck. I would love to learn. Love to learn. All right, are these just okay? So those are lands. These are just tokens. We'll keep the tokens. Tokens or whatever. We can go through tokens one day. Not a big problem. All right, more tokens. More lands. Is this just a shit ton of lands? I'll thumb through it real quick. Another token. Another token. Another token. Another token. Random card. Lands. Token. Okay, cool. We'll keep the lands. I'll find a place for the lands. Oh, hold up. Let me. Oh, fuck. I couldn't snooze it. My bad. Listen, if you come to YouTube, there's no ads. We're streaming on YouTube. No ads, baby. No ads. No ads on the YouTube. No ads on the YouTube. If you want a continuation of the content, no ads on the YouTube. There's a little pinned message up on the chat and Twitch if you want to get onto the YouTube side of things. Okay, so just random lands and fucking other things. Take that. We used to do like chaos drafts back in the day. So this is like, you know, I think this is where like a lot of it is coming from. Oh! We were talking about this. We were talking about motherfucking Star Wars Destiny. Look what I found. Look what I found. This is a relic, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Star Wars Destiny card. This is a relic. This is a fucking relic. Motherfucking General Grievous. A relic. Absolutely a relic. Lightning, like Sphere Monastery, Urban Evolution, Thropter Foundry. We have some cool shit here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We have some motherfucking cool shit here. Oh my god, is this my standard deck? Okay. 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 So now we can, so I did have a standard deck a long time ago. long time ago, many moons ago, I did have a standard deck that I built myself, and it was from the Amonkhet block and the Kaladesh block. It was a electromagnet pummeler deck. It was an energy deck. Back. So yeah, my mono white angel deck beat a mono white soldiers tribal deck with negative. I don't doubt that at all. Honestly, I don't fucking doubt that at all, because fucking angels are ridiculous. I will say that angels are fucking redonkulous. And I've seen some fucking, I think if you play like really good angel tribal deck, it can go far, because most of the angels come with lifelink and everything like that. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane how an angel deck can pop up. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. Have I heard of Platinum Angel? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Platinum Angel is the card that says, you know, nobody's life total can go below 1, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? If I am not mistaken, I think that is in the realm of what Platinum Angel says. All right, just more lands. Oh my god, we have so many cards. So many cards. All right, some more tokens. Lands. Yeah, I think that's Platinum Angel. Platinum Angel is like, hey, you know, I can't go below 1 life. Or it's the one that says you can't lose the game unless Platinum Angels. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was on the fence. I was either one of the two. So Platinum Angel says you can't lose the game, but your opponents can't win the game. Exactly. Okay, I understand now. I was there. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the two. There is also an angel that has that effect on it too. Land, Aether Hub. God, we're getting back into my fucking my standard decks. My Kaladesh standard decks. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. The deck's not that bad. Like for me building a standard deck, and listen, if you know me, you know me. I build some shit. I build some jank shit. Some jank motherfucking shit. And that's it. We went through the cards. The shame piles have been divvied up, I should say. The shame piles have been divvied up. We have a shit ton of tokens that I think I will just put into this box right here. This little Star Wars Destiny box is going to be our tokens. Our random lands. Our basic lands, just random basic lands that we have here. And I think we're going to try to put some sleeves in there too. Right? Put some sleeves in there too. But before I do that, I need to go put these cards in the box of shame. Right? And it came down to I got Avison out and my opponent's got his Elsa. Okay, before I go on, do you remember in Shadows over Innistrad, the Meld Angels? I want to get my hand on those things again. Those fucking were sick. I got Avison out, turn 3s before. Dude. Old Avison is fucking disgusting. Even the new print of Avison is disgusting, but old Avison, ugh. All right, where's my box of Pokemon cards up there? Cool. But yeah, no. To build an exalted deck. Exalted's cool as fuck. That deck, that sounds like a fucking baller deck. I've seen a lot of decks in my time playing Magic the Gathering, and they're all like super cool and like, how do you say? So one of the most interesting decks that I've seen somebody play is it was a joke deck, right? So there is a hippo card, and its name is I actually might have it. I actually might have the legendary fucking hippo card. Actually, I don't think I have it. No, it's a hippo card. I think it's green, blue, and you know what? We have the technology. We have the technology. Hold on, I have the technology. Hippo Magic Gathering. Ah, here it is. No, that's not it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. There it is. What's his name? Peldegriff. He was a fucking just a G. It was a joke card. Through and through. Or it was a joke, and we talked about it. It was a joke deck. Someone was like, yeah, now you know what? I'm gonna come to the next table. Next time we play Magic the Gathering, I'm gonna build a fucking Pendegriff deck. And what is the? It's a one blue and a white and green. It's a Peldegriff. It's a flying hippo. Is literally what it is. It's a flying hippo. It was a joke deck. It was a meme deck. But fucking here we are, and that was one of the fucking funniest decks I've ever seen in my life. It was expensive too. Like this man put a Gaia's Cradle in there. Like I'm talking OG Gaia's Cradle, and he was just like, yeah, you know what? No big deal. I'm gonna just shuffle. I'm just gonna like straight bridge shuffle this deck. That's probably a fucking worth my car. No big deal. But yeah, that was like the most fucking crazy deck I've ever seen. Sorry, I am currently spreading out some cards, but your favorite troll deck is my standard. Oh, don't even talk to me about slivers. Don't even speak to me about slivers. I'm not trying to like disrespect you or nothing like that, but slivers are fucking awful. Slivers are fucking awful. And I don't even know what slivers it is. It's not even Slivers King or if it's Slivers Queen. It's some fucking oddball slivers card that makes like the best commander. I think it's the 5-color slivers. Fucking fuck, man. But anyway, I remember that motherfucker coming, and it was not a good time. I did not have a good time with that. That was not a good time. Me and slivers just don't get along. You can play whatever you want. I'm never gonna dog somebody for playing it. But slivers is the first deck that I, as a new player, sat down to play against somebody, and they were like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna play my slivers deck." And me, I was a very innocent man. I did not think of the dangers that were approaching when this motherfucker said slivers. I was like, "Hey, I just want to play commander." Turns out, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win like turn 0." Turn 0, he plays the fucking the one card that says, if it's in your opening hand, you can put the player for free. I don't know what the fuck kind of card it's named, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just like, play with myself, edge myself a little bit, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and before you know it, I'm gonna win the game." I was like, so what you're telling me is you're essentially just playing dick all, right? Ley lines, yeah, the blue ley line. That's what the fuck he had. And he's just like, yeah, you know, I just wanted to play this deck. I haven't played it in a long time. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. How are you gonna play that deck against new ass motherfucking players like that? That's anyway. Besides my trauma, I'm sorry that I trauma dumped there. Didn't particularly mean to, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But make people hate me because oh fuck. I take back what I said. I got very angry. I'm sorry. I got very angry. Too fast. I apologize. Let me breathe all that negativity back in there. I just read 2 words, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I take it back. I take it back. Take it back, Spectre. You're welcome. I take it back. I take it back. Let me actually read this without feeling a certain way. Okay? I make people hate me because I have infect slivers and a shadow sliver, and I only play it when the people I am playing against are being dicks. Okay, that's fair. You know what? I apologize. I saw inflict slivers and I got mad. I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly with you. I do apologize about my, you know, just outrageous actions, my snap decision, if you will. Put a little random motherfucking Tezzeret emblem in my binder. A random Tezzeret emblem in my binder. And that's the black one? Yeah. So the only one that I've actually seen people play is the black one and the blue one. I've not really seen much else of the ley lines. But then again, this is also me fucking, you know, this is me talking years and years and years ago. So like years and years ago is when I was like really playing every Friday and like every chance that I used to be able to get. So it's been quite a bit. It's been quite a while since I have played. But if I go back to my memory and, you know, I kind of start digging around, I only seem to remember people using fucking the fucking the blue and black ley lines. I don't remember anybody else really coming out and playing. Yes, treasure map. Oh, cool. So we do have some plots here. We don't care about these. I do like the full art lands. I like those. You know what? We're gonna put like all of the fucking, yeah, we're gonna put that one in there. Dismember's always a good fucking card. That's definitely going in. That's going in. Those are going in. These ones I'm going to keep close because they're cool cards. That one. That one. I really don't care about, but I'm gonna hold on to them. They're gonna be like cards that have the potential for going into a commander deck, but they're not like, I would have to pull the deck apart and stuff like that. It's the one that says if a card would go to an opponent's graveyard, it get exiled, and if yeah, there's also a lot of people that I remember, they used that one with Liliana. There was a Liliana Planeswalker that her ultimate, I say ultimate, but it was just like a neg 70, but it was like pull all of the creature cards from a graveyard onto the thing. So I remember that vaguely. That is a very vague thing that I had. You know what? We'll put Son Goku in also. Beer is in the deck. Oh yeah. I do have this though. For some reason I have a signed copy of Magrim. I don't know how the fuck I got this, but it's cool. And we're gonna fucking put it in our little thing. I don't know how I got it. I don't know how I got it, but I got it, you know? My binder is full as fuck. Full as fuck. I have so much random shit in this binder. Like, I would not be surprised, like, once I start going, like, Friday Night Magic again and shit like that, if somebody just like, hey, do you have a binder? And I'm like, yeah, I've got a binder. Do you want to look? And they're like, holy shit, I have a card that's worth like $100. I would not be surprised. That would not surprise me. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, but there's like a 10% chance. There's like a fucking 10% chance that, you know, that shit could happen. That shit could happen. I don't have any more room in my binder. I don't. Oh, I do. I do. Oh, I also have fucking... I don't need to put those in. God. Okay. So Azuna, you're definitely going to go in here. This one, you're going to go in here. Do I have any room at all? I do not. I do not. Well, fuck, man. What the fuck, man? Well, this is kind of sad. This makes me a little sad. A little sad. I wanted to fucking put this card in here. That's cool as dragon token. Grim. Grim. You know what? These don't have to be in here. These don't gotta be in here. They can get out of here. They can get out of here. You deserve to be in there. Dismember, that can stay out. What do we definitely put in there? We gotta put Champa in there too. I gotta fucking put Champa in there too. Listen, I'm sorry. Land, you come out. Champa, you're going in there, baby. Going in there, Champa. Champa, Champa, Champa. Also, that's just a cool card, but I don't need to put it in there. Right? Like now I'm cutting hairs. Now I'm cutting hairs. Listen, we got to go through this binder again. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise, one day we'll come back to this. It's full as fuck right now. There's not even a Oh, Chris, I wanted to fucking show you this. If you're still there and you're not back to lurking. We were speaking about this one time. Couple nerdy streams ago, we were talking about this. This is a true Star Wars Destiny card. General Grievous. This is a card from Star Wars Destiny. This is a relic. This is a relic. Sorry, let me get caught up in chat. My first deck was a black. Oh, Rakdos. Listen, I fucking tip of the fedora. First of all, Rakdos, love it. In my colors. I love in my colors. Love Rakdos. Eldrazi deck with Gilda as the commander. It was a ton of random shit. We love random shit. We love random shit. We love random shit, Greenie. That's how we play Magic. Just random shit. That's how we play Magic. We just throw random shit at the wall. We still haven't even looked at the fucking things yet. Anyway, we're gonna put these cards away. Oh, God. Alright, we just got random cards, but they're random good cards, though. We like that. We like that. And then we also have these fucking cards that are just also random cards, but they're good random cards. So we're going to put these random cards in this box. This box is going to be deemed Random Commander Fodder. That is the Random Commander Fodder box. These are cards that can potentially fit into my commander decks, and we like them. What are these cards? These cards are cards that are cool. Also, commander fodder. Fuck me, man. Let me just skim through them, right? Let me just skim through them and see where the commander fodder kind of slows down. Rampaging Bailovs right there. Okay, cool. So this is also commander fodder. We're gonna put this in the commander fodder desk. It's my destiny, dog. I'm telling you, that's a relic. That game is discontinued, I'm pretty sure. That game is discontinued, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna take these cards and we're gonna put them up on the shelf. I do not up on the shelf they go. On the shelf they go. So since we're speaking about like commanders and our first time commanders, I'm gonna let you guys take a guess, just personality wise. Personality wise, what do you think my first commander deck was? I'm gonna let everybody take a guess. I will give the color combinations. It was Gruul. It was green red. What could you possibly think would be my first commander? Necroscutter, the Contagion Engine. Oh, Contagion Clasp. Oh. You guys are hitting me with fucking PTSD, man. Fucking PTSD. God. It's good though. I love this shit. I love this shit. Wait, are these? No, these are not the same kind. No. Okay. So those are not the same color as these. Good to know. Good to know. You know what? I'm very proud of myself. My colorblind ass. So, actually, before I talk my shit. Nah, they're a little different. They're a little different. So anyway, my colorblind ass, I'm very proud of myself. So I have two sleeves, right? Two sleeves. Very different colors. This one's a white and this one's like a green, like a greenish maybe. At first glance, I thought this white one was the same color as these, but then I looked at it a little bit closer. I was like, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. That's not cool. That's not cool. So, you know. But I do think I have some like random white sleeves. No, they're all the same. All the same thing. All right, cool. Just dude, I love Hammer of Perforos. Hammer of Perforos. So, if we're going back to like we're just speaking like about favorite cards, Hammer of Perforos is one of my favorite, and the black one, I think it's the Whip of Erebos. I love the Whip of Erebos too. I love the Whip of Erebos too. Whip of Erebos. The Whip of Erebos. We love the Whip of Erebos. Okay, so I'm just give it away. It was Omnath, Locus of Rage. That was my first ever commander deck. Chat, I gotta ask you a question. Are these the same color? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I think this one's different than this one. What do we think? No? Thank you, Greenie. Okay. Just as I thought. Just as I thought. But these are the same color, right? Are those the same color? Thank you. Thank you, Spectre. Thank you. All right, cool. So those are the same color. They can go there. This one's an odd color that can go there. Oh! So Nykthos, the Shrine of Nyx, is a fucking powerful land. Absolutely powerful. It is like, if you are playing like combo off green, it is a staple. I'm not trying to say like, whatever. But in my opinion, if you're playing like a mono green deck, and I'm not even saying like green red, if you're playing a mono green devotion deck, you have to play it. You have to play it. Yeah, mono white angels, anything mono is that fucking thing shines, because I think it's like you tap it and it gives you mana equal to your devotion to that color, correct? Or something along those lines. So let's just use it as an example. If you have like devotion 6 you have 6 angels on there, you could tap that bitch for 6. I think that is the way that I remember it. I think. My God, we just have so many sleeves. So many sleeves. It's just outrageous. It's outrageous. Got orange right there. We got orange. We got more orange. Bada bam, bada bam. Some more black sleeves. And the reason I have so many sleeves is because the game store that I worked at, we didn't get Dragon Shield until later into the life. So we had Ultra Pros. And Ultra Pros, they only came with fucking 60 things in there. So you had to buy 2. So here you are, fucking 120 sleeves. That's why I have so many fucking cards. That's how I have so many fucking things, man. It's crazy. It's absurd. It's absurd. Absurd amount of sleeves. Crazy amount of sleeves. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. If you are sleeving like a standard deck, a 60 card deck, that's fine. But if you're doing Commander, get Dragon Shield. Because this is crazy. This is a crazy amount of sleeves. Okay, so these are the good ones. Okay, so these are good ones. Yeah. So those are good ones. Those are my matte ones. These are just random. These are random designs. Okay, we put those there. We put those there. This is another random orange one. Also, we have, for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why, but for some reason, I also have fucking 9 arc-bound fucking workers. 9. I don't know why. I just have 9 of them. I've spent more mana removing you than you cost. Hold on, wait. Wait, what? I have a precon. So I recently just got one of the precons for Edge of Eternities, the fucking green, red, and black one. It's fucking really good. My boy Chris, he's got the other side of it. He's got the blue, red, and white side of it. But I think it's fucking fun as hell. I think it's fun as hell. But then again, also, like, it's an interesting thing because it's the deck is like sacrifice based, sacrifice land based, and it's just me. So it really just targets me. I think precons are cool. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, most of my commander decks are based off of precons. So like I've got a soft spot in my heart for precon decks. I love precons. I think they're great. I think they're nifty. I think they're nifty. Wait. Is that the same? Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the same color there. We're getting into dangerous water here, chat. My colorblindness is kicking my ass. Okay, so that's just all black sleeves. That's just a random... Look at this cute little sleeve. That cute little sleeve. We like that. I don't know why I have 9 of them, though. Like, you know what? It must have been just a meme back at the game store. It must have been just a meme. Like, someone was like, hey, do you want an arc-bound worker? And I was like, you know what? Cool. I'll take one. They're like, here, have another. I was like, oh, okay. Now I have 2. They're like, you know what? You need a play set of them. So here's 4 of them. I was like, hey, that's cool. They're like, you know what? What if you want to build 2 decks? You need another play set. So here's 8. And then they're like, you know what? 8's not enough. 1 more. 9. So that's just, you know, an absurd amount of fucking arc-bound workers to have, I feel like. I also have an absurd amount of just pure black sleeves. I have more than enough black sleeves to fucking... And orange sleeves. I have a shit ton of orange and black sleeves. And red sleeves. Which is good. Which is good. Because now I get to count up how many sleeves that I have. And, you know, I'm going to batch them up in hundreds. Yeah. because that's the format that I play. I play Commander. And Commander says you need 100 cards. Well, actually 99. I have to have 99 sleeves. Oh my god, what the fuck are these? Oh my god, these hurt my eyes. Look at these bright ass sleeves. Look at that bright ass color. That's yellow. That's yellow. That's a bright ass yellow. Okay, so we just got like some random fucking, we got red sleeves, we got black sleeves, we got a lot of fucking sleeves. Another orange sleeve. And I'm not gonna count these up. I'm not gonna count these up tonight. I'm just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna make the mess that much smaller. Okay, we got some orange sleeves, and I think the rest is just some red. See, now I'm hitting the fucking thing. Is like, where do I put these? Like, where do I fucking put these things in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck do I put them? Right? Because I can't just willy-nilly put them anywhere I want. So this is just random sleeves. I like that doggo sleeve. So these are just, you know, fanciful things. So we can have these out. These are good, like, sleeves that I put commanders in. Those are cool. These are just gonna go to the side. These are also really good matte sleeves, but they're gonna go to the side. I don't have enough of them. Put them in there. Got a pretty decent stack of these ones, but again, I don't have 60. So anything that I don't have like more than 99 of, I'm just gonna move them to the side. Green ones. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Nope. Not even close. Green ones go to the side. Definitely don't have enough of that color. We don't have enough in these colors. We have a shit ton of black, just straight black sleeves. So we are definitely going to put them into our thing. So we have a ton of black sleeves. Put them in this box. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Okay, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. There's always one card that just wants to float to the motherfucking bottom. You bitch. Alright. Black sleeves are going in. Black sleeves are going in. Very nice. Very nice. Red sleeves are also going in. You have a lot of red sleeves. And then we're also going to try to pack in these orange ones here too, if we can. Kind of tight. It's getting kind of tight. So we'll put those to the side. We ain't got enough of those. We don't have enough of these, so we're going to also put them to the side. The pink ones we don't have enough of, so those are also going to go to the side. Throw these out. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Orange ones. You know what? Let me just do a little count. Let me see if I have 99 orange. 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31. Nope, don't even have 99 orange sleeves. So the orange sleeves are not going to go in there. Just the red and the black. And then we'll also put like our fucking archbound workers in here too. because, you know, for some reason I have 9 of them, so whatever. Okay. I think that's an acceptable range, ladies and gentlemen. I think we downsized and we did some good stuff tonight. We also squeezed these in there. Oh yeah, I can be happy with it. This is an incredible fucking time. I will do this though. Okay, I will grab. It's a little dusty. That's okay. I will grab this delectable shoe thing, and I will put all of these sleeves in here. Be put onto the shelf. Ta-da! I'm not gonna lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. These will probably never be seen again. This will probably be the last time that you see these sleeves. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're into the box. They're going into a nook, into a corner, and they will probably never be seen again. So any sort of things that I buy from now on forth will probably be just straight a box of Dragon Shield. Put that in there. And we can also put that in there. And we can also put my little Crown Royale bag of dice in here. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Like that. And then you know what? We ain't even got to put the binder in this thing. Got a little thing right here. A little fucking back little thing for like a laptop or something like that. Check it. Woo! Hold on now. Just slides in there, baby, like butter, just right in there. And then you zip it up. And look at that. That is leaps and bounds better than it was last week. Like I said, little recap. Last week we trimmed down some of the binders. I mean, some of the commander decks. Some of the commander decks we trimmed down and we put them on the shelf. And we decided last week that once I get playing more into commander, we're gonna have like a rotation. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go do it. There's a little link up in the description of the Twitch thing. Go subscribe to the YouTube, because that's where I will be posting that commander content, is on the YouTube side of things. And whenever we do decide like that, there'll be like a community note, a little poll and stuff like that, where you get to vote what deck we fucking play for that week, what deck we use. So I'm very looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Not only tomorrow are we going to be recording a new episode of the Hand Holding Hooligans podcast, but we also are going to be recording the second episode of our 1v1s with handsome men series of Magic and stuff, and handsome men. You know what I'm saying? So very much excited for that, but we're doing it together. So it's going to be an interesting turn of events, because we're going to be recording the episode of 1v1 Handsome Men Commander and the episode of the Hand Holding Hooligans podcast. So it's going to be like, I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to be a dope, sort of meshing of things where we not only we're playing commander, but we're also talking about the topics of, just, whatever comes to mind in the podcast. So I'm very much looking forward to not only recording that and hanging out with my friend and stuff like that, but also introducing that to you guys. I think it would be cool. I think it'd be cool to, be like, hey, if you want to see the cards we're playing and the decks that we're playing, go to this YouTube joint. But it's also a very, just something you can put on Spotify in the background, like a good podcast. That's sort of what I'm looking forward to. But listen, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It has been a little bit more than an hour. It's been almost 2 hours. we had a lot more shame than I thought I did. My sleeve shame was out of control. Out of control. There's no reason for it. There's absolutely no reason as to why I have fucking, you know, 12 sleeves of this color, 30 sleeves of that color. No reason for it. Absolutely no reason for it. And I'm glad that I got to come here and you know, put out my shame in a judgment-free zone. Judgment-free. I'm glad we got to talk nerdy shit. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. And I will be going to my local game store and talking to the owner and sort of seeing if, you know, maybe I can, you know, record myself building my draft deck, or maybe if people are cool with it, we can actually like record a Commander game. I don't know. It's something that I need to go and speak to the owner and actually get permission and, you know, kind of snowball some stuff. But I'm shy. I'm shy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm shy. That shit. I'm shy. I don't like doing that stuff, but I have to. It's content that I like doing, and it's content that, you know, I want to bring to the hand-holding hooligans. But listen, Spectre Greenie, it was fucking phenomenal. Chris, everybody that was here, y'all have been beautiful. I did hit legs today, and I'm an old man. It's already 10 o'clock. I think it's time for me to call it. But before we fucking bid adieu, pinkies out. Let's get some hydration, baby. Big sips for a big belly. But listen, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Y'all are some beautiful motherfuckers. If you ain't heard it today, let me be the first one to say I'm proud of you guys. I'm happy you exist, and I will see you in the next one. Y'all stay beautiful. Bye-bye.